Welcome back to another episode of Who the F***. It's the show that aims to take a deep dive into some of the acts announced for Reading and Leeds 2019. In today's video we're looking at Hoodie Allen. Recently announced Hoodie Allen. You should be impressed by how quickly this video goes up. He's a rapper from America. If you've never heard of him before, hopefully this video will help answer the question, who the F*** is Hoodie Allen?
Come on, said I'm never going back. Goddamn, said I'm never going. I said I'm never going back, that's a fact, homie. How could you have it all and let it go to crap, homie?
Steve Allen Markowitz, also known as Hoodie Allen, is from Plainview, New York, United States of America. Wikipedia describes him as hip-hop, alternative hip-hop, and pop rap. He flies. Musically, I think you would be drawing comparisons to people like Asher Roth.
That party last night was awfully crazy, I wish we taped it.
Macklemore.
Some pro wings, make them cool, sell those, so sneakerheads will be like, he got the Velcro.
Chitty Bang.
Though I once was a kid, all I had was a dream. More money, more problems, when I get it, I'm a pound it.
And like, his sound reminds you quite a lot of 21 Pilots if they were just like strictly rap.
Cold pocket, where I kept my rebel red. Felt I was invincible, you wrapped around my head.
After graduating university, he went to go work for Google whilst he was trying to launch his career around a full-time job, something that I can align with, especially with this. But eventually live bookings warranted him leaving that job and he ended up taking a full-time career in the music industry. The name Hoodie Allen is a derivative of the famous director Woody Allen, but nearly named himself after Sandy Koufax, the famous baseballer, and was about to name himself Sandy Flowtrax. I'm really glad that didn't happen. His first release came out in 2009 with the record Bagels and Beats. It was the EP of then was the duo of Hoodie Allen, which was Steve and his school friend Obey City. They would also release their mixtape Making Waves. I can't do it with this on. Right, where do we get to? But in 2010, Obey City left the group, leaving Hoodie Allen with just Steve. It was the same year that he would release the track You're Not a Robot, which would feature a sample of Marina and the Diamonds' I'm Not a Robot.
You've been acting awful tough lately, smoking a lot of cigarettes lately.
And would release the mixtape Pep Rally. This would feature samples from bands like Death Cab for Cutie, Ellie Goulding, and Two Door Cinema Club.
She spoke words that would melt.
Now let me drop that in.
Very, very chitty bang in the way that they sample a lot of indie music. Quite like it. In 2012, he would release the EP All American, and he would also go on a co-headline show, only one show, with Kendrick Lamar. In 2013, he started trending with the hashtag Get Allen on Fallon. This was a hashtag to try and get Hoodie Allen on Jimmy Fallon's Tonight Show.
What do you want? Where do you want him?
Fallon would respond saying, let's talk. Not sure that he's been on there since though. Awkward. In 2013, he released his next EP entitled Americoustic. And in 2014, released his debut album entitled People Keep Talking. He would also go on the People Keep Talking World Tour, which would include dates in the US, Canada, Europe and Australia. The same year, after tweeting to bassist of Fall Out Boy Pete Wentz, it was announced that Hoodie Allen would be the special guest on the co-headline tour of Fall Out Boy and Wiz Khalifa. In 2016, he released his second studio album entitled Happy Camper, and in 2017 released his third album entitled The Hype. His most popular track is the record No Interruption.
And you're home, oh, on the phone.
Currently sat on 36 million views on YouTube, and this will be his second time playing Reading and Leeds. The first time was in 2016 when he took to the One Extra stage, sharing the stage with Fecky, Big Nasty, Riley Ritchie and Kano. This year he's back to play the Festival Republic stage, sub-headlining from Peace after Night Riots. WTF video for Night Riots is on the way. As I'm trying to research this, YouTube keeps trying to make me listen to Mac Miller, and I have to say this just makes me miss Mac Miller even more. What a sad day that was last year. I'm really, really gutted. This sound, you know, one thing I really respect about him as an artist is that he's completely independent. He's doing this all by himself. He has no label. He's released 3 albums, sold out tours across America. I think that's so commendable. I really do. I've got so much respect for anyone that does that. But musically, it's just not my thing. I feel like it's an element of hip hop which is just not my thing. He's like, I don't know, it's like Mac Miller and like Logic are as like college rappers I'll go. and that just feels a little bit more that way. And it's just, he's clearly a very, very talented guy, but it's not my thing. On top of that, he's also clashing with SAS, Billie Eilish, and most likely 21 Pilots. So the chances of me checking his set out are pretty slim. So on the likely to see scale, I'm gonna go with a 2 out of 10. What do you think? Is he an artist you're excited to see at this year's festival? Have you seen him perform before? You know, I think that, like I said, anyone that does it independently gets my respect, hands down. Really, really commendable. Deserves the slot to be there. I just probably won't be checking out that set. I'd love to know what you have to say. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below as always, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers. Bye.